Libra and fear of missing out. I'm Lamar Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empathic, psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading for you or birth chart reading. Please contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com for your own personal birth chart reading or tarot reading. If you have any questions, please check out the FAQ section as well as the personal ethics section, okay, on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. I would love to hear from you. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button so that you get a notification, the bell, so that you can get a notification whenever I upload a new video, okay? Also, please follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook. The links will be down below, okay? Libra and fear of missing out. Well, let's start by saying I'm a Libra moon, so I know what I'm talking about, alright? Libra and FOMO. Libra sometimes suffers with a fear of missing out. I think this is especially apparent for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe even Mars and Mercury, right? Maybe even Venus too. Um, you know, Fear of missing out. Let's define what fear of missing out is. All right, fear of missing out, FOMO, as defined by Wikipedia. All right, is a pervasive apprehension that others might be having rewarding experiences from which one is absent. This social anxiety is characterized by a desire to stay continually connected with what others are doing. Very interesting. Libra is an air sign, all right? And air signs tend to be very communicative, very verbal. The air signs deal with intelligence, they deal with the mind, they deal with communication, right? The air signs are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now, Gemini and Libra definitely tend to be more socialites than Aquarius does, but nonetheless, all three air signs definitely love to talk. And I think the most, not the most talkative, but the most able to kind of be a social butterfly and get along with many different groups of people is Libra, right? Um, but the thing about that is that sometimes Libra tends to have like maybe superficial relationships or superficial connections, like, acquaintances, like, surface level type of connections, because Libras tend to sometimes be, sometimes, not all the time, but they sometimes tend to be, especially in new situations, like with new people or people that they aren't, comfortable with or don't know, that well, they can definitely be a little bit shallow or surface level, right? As I said, I'm a Libra moon, so it's no shade, it's no hate. Um, I can definitely be this way when it comes to social interactions. Like Libras can just be a little bit shallow, a little bit, a little bit surface level, people when it comes to social interactions. And this can sometimes, cause for very surface level connections with people. Um, and because of this, you're not always invited to the party, Libra. And that can sometimes cause a Libra to get in their feelings. In the day of social media, in this day and age of, social networking, we are connected in more ways than none. And it seems like we're becoming more and more connected as the years go on, and we're finding new and more innovative ways to stay connected. We have to understand that Libra is ruled by Venus, which is all about connection, connecting to people, passion, romance, friendships, bond building, money as well, beauty, harmony, peace. Libra loves these types of things. So, you know, Libra likes to be surrounded by those types of things at all times, and social media has a way, and it's not just social media, it's other things as well, but sometimes life or people, social media, what so have you, has a way of making things look more peaceful, more harmonious, more beautiful than they really seem. You know, Like, you know how sometimes people post, you know, pictures on social media of themselves at a party, like, oh my gosh, having so much fun, but really everyone's on their phone at the party doing the same exact thing, and, you know, like, it's nothing constructive is being done, nothing, there's no really beauty in that moment, right? Like, Libra probably doesn't want to be there, but Libra, you know, just because sometimes they can be so attached to people and so dependent on people sometimes, you know, so dependent on their external um, situation to kind of balance their inner situation. But that's a constant struggle for Libra. That's a constant struggle for me to kind of realize, you know, no, you know, I don't need to, you know, go do what they're doing. I don't need to go do what, you know, David or Suzanne is doing, you know. I'm just gonna do me, you know, do my Libra thing and focus on my passion, focus on maybe cleaning my room and making it more beautiful and harmonious. You know, I'm gonna focus on things that make me feel beautiful, right? And then we have to understand that Libra, like, also is very sensitive, and I think people know this, okay? So, Libra, it's not all Libra's fault. Sometimes Libra will reach out to people, but once again, it's a very surface level connection. So sometimes Libra will reach out to someone, you know, who's not really like a close friend, and kind of, you know, want them or expect them to want to hang out and go out with the Libra, and then that friend will end up not wanting to go out or end up having something else to do, and that Libra ends up getting disappointed and doubly disappointed because it's like, oh man, well, I'm not invited. Like, you know, that's a bummer. And it could be anything as simple as, oh, I'm just gonna stay in and watch movies by myself, you know. Like, oh man, you know, I'm not like Libra. That person just probably wants to be by themselves. They probably, you know, like, it's not always about you. And I think we as Libras can sometimes get in our feelings and think it's always about us when it's just not. All right. So, with that being said, you know, and also when it comes to relationships and a single Libra, man, don't get on Facebook, don't get on Snapchat, you know, don't don't look, you know, just just stay in and watch a movie or something. Like, don't get on social media because, you know there's going to be, you know, references to relationships and pictures of relationships and romance galore, you know. So, you know, a single Libra can definitely have a fear of missing out when it comes to love and romance, especially if they're single and they feel like they have no prospects. Libra, that's the thing about Libra, is that they could be surrounded by love, but they think for some reason, oh, because no one's in my inbox, you know, no one's texting me, no one's answering me back because, you know, whatever, that they're not lovable. But Libra, actually, Libras also have this thing where they kind of focus on the wrong people. You know, they kind of focus on getting in with the wrong people, or, you know, wanting to romance or date or be with, you know, be amongst the wrong people, which disappoints them, right? Like, and then they get a fear of missing out. Like, dang it, why don't the wrong people want to hang out with me? You know, and it's like Libra, like, come on, like, you know, use that head, you know, use that balance yourself out, and let's get rational about it and really get to the root of the problem, okay? Which is, you just want to be liked by anyone and everyone, but you can't be liked by anyone and everyone, okay, Libra? Like, you have to like yourself and love yourself first, and then find your tribe, right? So let's get over this fear of missing out. Chances are, Libra, you're really not missing out on anything. All right. Scorpios also kind of have this fear of missing out thing too. Um, Aries does too sometimes, you know. You're probably not missing out on anything, and the time you're using to, you know, worry about, you know, fearing over missing out on something that probably isn't even that amazing or relevant, you could be using to beautify yourself or find new innovative ways to make money, or, you know, find new friends, you know, like Libra. Come on, get it together. All right? And I'm talking to myself too. All right? So, you guys, thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this video resonated with you. Please contact me for your own personal private tarot reading or birth chart reading at lamartownsendtarot.com. I can't wait to hear from you. Please also follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook. The links will be down below in the description box. I would also love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video, okay? I'll catch you in the next video, okay? Thank you.